You see, miracles come with suffering. Miracles come with sacrifice. And the picture of God, that image of God that we have to have in our own mind, is one of sacrifice. Because that is how God lived in Jesus Christ here on earth. He offered great sacrifice. He was that image, that model of sacrifice. Now, sacrifice is not a pleasant word. If I told you before you came to church this morning that we were all going to offer a sacrifice to God, some of you may have gotten a sore throat pretty quick. Some of you may have had a backache that hadn't been around for decades and decided to stay home. Because sacrifice isn't fun. But that is the proper image of God with us. A God who is willing to sacrifice. Again, the word sacrifice, it makes us uncomfortable. It raises our little antenna in our mind saying, wait a minute, what is this sacrifice that I have to be willing to give? But instead, in our own human instincts, in Christmas, we would rather have a holly, jolly Christmas. It's the most wonderful time of the year. But Jesus said, come, let me model sacrifice in this Christmas season to you. You see, the image of God in the flesh with us is not this great, powerful, rich, and wealthy ruler that the religious leaders were looking for. Instead, it is a meek, humble, sacrificial God in the flesh, willing to give of himself for all of us. So how biblical is the image of God that you have made in your mind? How biblical is the Christmas that you have painted in your mind? Is Christmas one of sacrifice? Is Christmas a time of celebrating our Savior's birth? Or do you believe that the story the night before Christmas is exactly how the real Christmas story was?